Right, welcome back. Today we're gonna do something similar, but we're gonna go bigger because it's proven that bigger is always better. I've got the Viper 6.5 to 20. Something that you guys asked for, because you're a mean bunch of guys, is that I do a torture test on a sort of cheaper optic to see if it maintains its tracking. So I've just quickly zeroed the Viper 6.5 to 20 by 50 on my 223 Remington. It's a little bit of a Frankenstein rifle today, but it's going to do the job, I'm hoping. Target out at 220 meters. I'm going to put one round on target. I'm going to overlay the scope cam somewhere that you can see it's a hit. I'm holding over because I'll put a little thing as to how the reticle looks. I won't be dialing. So in fact, because I just finished up zeroing this rifle, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the scope turrets back on. And I think it's actually going to help us quite a bit in terms of keeping the zero, because as the optic goes through its torture test, it won't be able to actually rotate the turrets, and you might miss that. So I'm going to put the scope caps back on, send a round down to our gong at 220 and see how we go, and then we'll take it from there. Right, 55 grain Blitz King. Let's make this quick. Whoa, I don't have my other ears, hang on. Okay, I didn't exactly aim, but we hit the target, and now I'm going to take the optic off. Just let me check where I've done that, so when I index it back up. Okay, optic off. Let me put that there, get you guys out of your thing. Right, now how am I going to do this to make it look? Optic. Okay. It went pretty far. I'm not left-handed, and it landed in super soft dirt, which is unacceptable. And I kind of looked at the camera to see if I was getting it in the shot, but it took a digger, and this is what it looks like at the moment. So it did get quite a ding. Okay, we're still clean on the front, which is great. It landed on that turret. Everything still seems to be, even the parallax is relatively in place. Let me see if I can get it to land on the dirt. Okay, that was a way bigger impact than I wanted it to be, but she got some airtime, that's for sure. Let's see what we're working with here. Ooh, it seems to have landed on a rock. Look at that. Where did it land? We've got a mark on the glass. Took quite a hit on the front. Overall, let's head back to our shooting position, and then, as always, okay. So 3 pretty big throws, I would say, bigger than the other ones we did. This is where we're at the moment. Look at that. Crater, slide over here. She be dirty. Let's see if she still works. So in terms of I should have actually made little index marks so that we can see from a zeroing point of view. Let me just flip my little screen back, chuck that down there, put you guys back in the thing. Hello. Okay, what we should have actually done is made little index marks to see if the rings have shifted at all. I've torqued them to the specification they should be on. Let's set our parallax back to where it was. I'm gonna just try and see if I can get... Yeah, I think this actually shot a rock, because the front of the glass has definitely taken a little bit of a chip. Let me just polish... Oh, that made it way worse. Okay, let's put it back on. It's important when you're throwing scopes to just index them. Okay, we may have had a shift in the rings because there we go. Okay, I think I just needed to make those a little bit looser. It's important when you put a scope on like this to push forward and down, so that you have it mount up in the same spot every time. These, I am not even torquing them, as you can see, and I guess this is the moment of truth. I just need to check if our scope cam's still running. Yes, we're still running on that. Let's get around in. Should I aim? Maybe? No. Right, hold over. 220. Oops. Okay guys, that's pretty incredible. So the first round I actually missed because I was holding the same wind hold as just now, and the wind's a little bit better. But then, I mean, it was pretty routine after that. What we can do, we can try hit something a little bit further and see if she still tracks good. So let's go out to 385 and see if we can hit something out there. Again, I'm just holding over. I don't have any ballistic data for this hold or this rifle. I'm just gonna see if I can hold and hit 385. Let me just adjust my phone scope. Okay, so we're gonna go for the big plate on the left, and I'm sort of just gonna wing a hold and see what happens. First round hit. So, 2 hits in a row at 385 meters with the scope. We've just thrown all the way down the road. Let me get you out again. Absolutely blown away. I knew it would hold up to the abuse. I didn't know it would do that well. 100% my fault for missing the first shot at 220 because I was holding a wind hold and I could see the bullet zip past the left. That's why I just kept shooting it so you guys can see this whole thing's been uncut. There's no bullshit in this. The cheaper optics from Vortex track just as well and stand up to the abuse just as well as the top tier or sort of middle tier optics. I'm super impressed. Again, let me show you the damage that we've put this poor baby through. Let me just put the phone scope off. This is sort of what the phone scope gives you, the ability to see. I don't think it's going to focus. It's too dark. Let me show you if I can show you better from this side. But there's definitely a little nick as it fell on the front, and there's a tiny little scratch there. So super stoked with how this came out. That's arguably one of the best or the most popular hunting scope in South Africa, and now we can see why. Because it'll absolutely stand up to what you throw at it or where you throw it to. So thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video, and get out there, shoot your rifles, have fun, be responsible while doing so. Thanks for watching, cheers!